Marshall, the running back. They fake it to him and throw over the middle and hit their tight end Johnny Munt, who makes his first catch of the year. 2nd and 9. Little swing pass to Huff. Huff takes it near the sticks.
The front line for the Volunteers during the offseason.
He's going to be a force. They're trying to double team him. Mariota down the sideline. Addison. This is the guy they are so excited about out of Missouri City, Texas. Virginia, there's nothing there.
Mariota with a great throw. There was a safety over the top. The corner, Coleman, was lagging behind. Dip in, dip out. You have to respect it.
They're going at warp speed now. Mariota, what a fake to get away. Throws to his wide open tight end, Johnny Munt. Touchdown. Mariota made a fake. Darryl McNeil had him dead to rights, and it was, I'll see you later.
Honestly, getting ready.
What a move to get free and a perfect pass running to his left and a touchdown.
And say you may not be able to pick it up, so they've actually gotten faster.
Pass underneath to Lowe, and Lowe makes the catch, and then is Mariota with time. Munt, the tight end, midfield, 40, still on his feet, got a block. Stiff arm gets him inside the 10. Johnny Munt, a true freshman, 6'4", 232. Option, Mariota, touchdown. Well, pick your poison. If you've got Thomas or Mariota in the backfield, it's somebody you're going to be looking at the back of their jersey a lot.
Direction read option defended perfectly. Jacquez Smith was in good position. I made the comment, maybe it's that cast on his right thumb that made him miss the tackle. He's been out. Feet on the outside, obviously.
Thomas comes back in the backfield. They fake it to him, and then Mariota with a strike to Josh Huff. Nice throw, nice catch. Mariota's got a rhythm going now.
Huff, a guy who last year was injured, little bit behind him, but not much flusters him.
Fakes to Thomas. Over the middle again. Huff! Wide open. Touchdown. 54 yards. That was too easy. Same play they ran 2 plays ago.
Rolls off the line of scrimmage. He ends up in one-on-one coverage. Unfortunately, LaDarryl McNeil takes an outside technique. You cannot let a receiver cross your face. And when you end up in one-on-one coverage, you have to force him to either
plays off.
Can't afford it against these guys. Mariota on the run. Munt, his tight end, who's already had a couple of big plays, and the big fella rumbles across midfield. 6'4", 232, a true freshman, 4 yards.
Getting all of this run because Colt Lyerla, the multi-talented junior tight end who plays everywhere, not the snap already. Don't know what they're going to do.
They don't even hesitate. Mariota wide open. Darryl Hawkins walks in.
Well, this time Justin Coleman makes the mistake of going to the swing route, completely letting the receiver, Darryl Hawkins, run by him. But that was a mistake on what the assignment was. That's what Oregon does.
So Oregon backed up inside its 10. Mariota throws and complete to Addison. We check in with Janine.
Guys, if you watch Mariota between series, he's often sitting with the offensive line, listening to their coach, Steve Greathouse. He usually says very little. He might shake hands with his teammates, but that's about it. But I have never seen a quarterback sit between every series with the linemen. Coach Helfrich told us it's to help Mariota be more connected with his teammates because he's a very quiet kid, and they've actually had to prod him to speak to his.
Mariota sits in the pocket this time, throws underneath to Thomas. Look at all that room he's got to run. DeAnthony Thomas takes a hit out of bounds, no flag.
talk about safety all the time. Sutton ducks his head and really can't see what's going on in the play.
Mariota gets the defensive back to come up to meet him and then throws the perfect strike to Huff, who shows us he probably would be pretty good in the high hurdle. Responsible for 38 touchdowns a year ago as he gives it to Thomas. Thomas waits on his blocker and then turns on to speed. Are you kidding?
The numbers won't get to, remember Johnny Manziel's numbers last year?
Yes.
He played, I forget the more number of snaps than Marcus Mariota because they were in every game and Manziel had to play to the end. So no doubt those numbers may hurt.
Well, here in this half, Mariota 350 yards so far. Thomas has 81. Huff has 116, and Munt, the tight end, has 104.
That's where the defense gets tired against these guys, both physically and mentally.
Mariota throws to the sideline, and they're going to say Addison stayed in bounds for the catch at the 43, right in front of the Tennessee bench.
And Oregon going fast, so just in case the replay officials want to look at it, looked clearly like a catch, though.
Addison again cuts it back, makes 2 or 3 guys miss, and then is swarmed by the defense. Oh, nice job of keeping the feet down.
He's got it both down. That's good in the NFL. A really bright team.
Straight drop. Mariota completes to Hawkins. And Hawkins will have enough for a first down. Blitz coming. Mariota runs out of trouble. And then some. And to further emphasize your point, it's going so quickly on offense, at least they know what to call it. Mariota with the fake. There's Munt wide open again. And the big guy rumbles into the end zone. Have a day, Johnny Munt. Turns out it's not going to be. 45-7. That drop. Career high for Marcus Mariota, 396 yards in the air, 4 touchdowns, 19 out of 28. I bet that won't last long either.
Off of your guy. You may think it's going one way, but it may come right back to you. You know,
Huff knocked out of bounds. You can pass her to go over 400 yards since Kellen Clemens did it in 05. And we'll check in with Janine.
It's paramount. They'll adjust quickly between series, and then they will line up 7 or 8 plays in a row, and I'll finish after this.
Down to the 28 goes Marshall, the swing man out of the backfield.
Be translating. Now, I think he may have to slow down a bit with a 53, 45-man roster.
Around the corner, Marshall. Touchdown. The officials looking at each other, deciding, did he have his feet in? Did the ball get past the pylon? The answer is yes. Another touchdown. Yep.
Right where they were last year. So if there's a few dings, maybe a team like Stanford or Washington, who seems to have an offensive line that's getting way better than they were last year, maybe they can challenge these guys.
Let me suggest this. Off of what I have seen from their offense, I don't particularly care what their defense does.
It's
that
pretty
offense
amazing.
is remarkable.
Yeah. And to think Marcus Mariota started out 2 for 7. They went 3 and out, had a missed field goal, and then they just put their foot on the gas and run right by Butch Jones in Tennessee.
And then, as somebody once said, boom went the dynamite.
They turned it up to 11.
59-14 the final. Down to Janine with Mark Helfrich.
Mark, you had told us that you thought Tennessee would be a good test for you guys. What did you learn about your team today?
I thought we handled ourselves very maturely. You know, managing the travel last week, didn't get off to a great start, but kept playing through it, and that's an encouraging sign, especially going into a bye week. Get some guys healthy or back to life. Had a bunch of guys nicked up, but yeah, good one to build on.
Your quarterback, Marcus Mariota, had another huge game, 483 yards. How have you seen his skills evolve from last year to this season?
Well, Marcus we wouldn't trade him for anybody in the world, and he's first and foremost a great person, and we love everything he does. He's really matured as a leader, which it's been an infectious deal throughout our team, and we look forward to his. I mean, he's still got some room to grow, and he wants to. So